I'm so disappointed in Cameron. $20 says he's sitting in his car debating.
This is Ferris Bueller. And this is Cameron Fry. And this is the close-up shot. It's a shot that's used in a variety of ways, and there's a variety of types of a close-up too. But this time, it's in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, often described as the best and one of the most captivating coming-of-age films of all time. But what makes it so captivating? Before delving into the close-up shot, we have to know the types of close-ups there are, or at least the ones that are used in the film. There's the medium close-up, there's the extreme close-up, there's the close-up, there's the lean in, and there's the lean out. Ferris Bueller's Day Off is a film that uses the close-up shot heavily. It captivates the audience by bringing the subject on the screen closer to the audience. The combination of the close-up and breaking the fourth wall make the viewer feel as if they're part of the film. Hughes' camera placement is second to none when it comes to getting personal. The close-up shot is one that puts us face to face with the character, and it highlights certain details. This shot is one that John Hughes uses often in this film to captivate the audience and makes them want to keep watching. The very first scene of the film is an extreme close-up. If the viewer is brought in this close to Ferris, they're inclined to ask, "Who is this?" When Hughes uses the close-up shot, it's usually to introduce a character, such as here, or it's to show details of a scene, such as here.
When Cameron was in Egypt's land, let my Cameron go.
It's also used to dramatize an important event, and the director wants to capture the expression of a character, this time being Cameron's catatonic state. We also get a dramatic pan, a type of close-up called a lean out, and this following lean out is one of the most famous instances of it. It's a similar case in this shot, which captures Cameron's internal frustration. However, we're brought right up to Cameron's windshield. We're placed into a direct one-on-one scenario with him in a close space, which I would say feels a bit personal. Even though this scene is a very long monologue, we often feel as if we're right there with him because of where the camera is placed.
God damn it!
Hughes also uses it to highlight important details of objects, not just people. In this scene, for example, we are shown the details of the Ferrari, which allows us to guess that it will probably become an essential part of the film. In this short montage of clips showing the distinct features of the Ferrari, it acts as an additive to Cameron's description. This scene is perhaps the most subliminal in the film. Throughout the film, we learn that Cameron has a very cold home life and he lacks any substantial attention from his parents.
Ferris, my father loves his car more than life itself.
Hey, remember how insane he went when I broke my retainer? Huh? Come on, that was a little piece of plastic. This is a Ferrari.
An explanation from John Hughes himself says, basically, the text explains that Cameron is looking for some kind of motherly attention, but he worries that the harder he looks, the less he will see. That explanation is clearly embodied by the camera work here, as the scene essentially is a series of shot-reverse shots, but the camera moves closer to each subject, which is called a lean-in. As the camera gets closer, we notice the intensity of Cameron's stare, and that the painting becomes more of a senseless collection of colors the closer you look. Of course, the effectiveness of the close-up shot cannot be credited without the frequent use of breaking the fourth wall. This technique encourages us to relate to a certain character, and in this case it's Ferris Bueller. Hughes uses this technique to get the audience to relate to Ferris. As in this scene, Ferris uses us as a friend to talk to while Cameron is away. In this scene, he's essentially already included us in his scheme. While Ferris gives us his list on faking out his parents, he's essentially including us in his plot for adventure. He also complains to us about socialism too, and that's what makes you seem like Ferris's friend.
Be fascist anarchists. It still wouldn't change the fact that I don't own a car.
Once again, Ferris here breaks the fourth wall. As he's about to tell us,
If I'm gonna get busted, it is not gonna be by a guy like that.
it's as if he turns to us when the people around him aren't cooperating with how we think. Hughes also uses this to allow further insight on something that's happened, and this produces almost a documentary-like feel.
Weekends. Then he'll go to one school and I'll go to another. Basically, that will be it.
It's similar here. Even though Sloane and Ferris are in the same room, we feel like we're there too because of where the camera is put while Cameron is ranting.
Dented the shit out of it.
The close-up is a valuable technique in film that John Hughes has pulled off excellently in this film. It's because of these eye-locking scenes that he has made that we really remember the film for what it is.